Hey, we're back.
We're back. It is cold.
Thank you for.
I'm trying to not use curse words as much.
Because your son's probably repeating them.
No, not as much. Right now, my son has this very fun trick that he's learned, which is he says something just low enough that I repeat it to him, and then he goes, "Okay," like it was my idea. Like, here, I'll show you.
Okay.
Like, I'll be my son. You repeat what I say. Okay.
Okay.
I want a popsicle.
I love pop.
I know you're supposed to say, "Do you want a popsicle?"
You want a popsicle?
Okay.
So he's learned how to manipulate you.
Yeah, he's manipulating me pretty good. Honestly, it's such a good tactic. I fall for it 20 times a day. Because he knows that he says something and then I'll repeat it back to him. And then he goes, I guess, if that's what you think we should do. If you think we should have a popsicle, I don't know.
So he's convincing you that it's your idea.
Yeah.
How old is this young man?
He's 2 years and 4 months.
So your 2 year, 4 month person is totally...
It's totally got me wrapped around his finger.
Which is normal.
Which is normal.
That's good.
I do anything for him.
Yeah, and he knows that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So...
It's pretty fun.
So I could try that with you.
If you want.
I could whisper things low.
If you whisper things, I'll repeat them back to you, and then be like, I guess.
Okay. I'll think of something.
Yeah.
During the pod, we'll think of something.
Take your time.
Okay.
No rush.
No rush. So
it's so cold. It's 6 degrees outside.
No, it's not. It's like
6.
It's 10 degrees.
All right. But then it's warmed up since yesterday. Yesterday it was 4 degrees, and then it was 6 degrees, and I'm like, hey, stuff's coming up.
Well, this is New York.
I know. Here's the California thing. And I was telling Rena about this, which is I wake up every day, and I'm like, it's going to be cold again today, every day.
It's called winter.
Yeah. They don't have this in California.
We have winter.
On paper.
Yeah, I know.
On paper. It's 80 degrees in Los Angeles right now.
So that means you pay for air conditioning.
God, I wished. I hate the cold. I do hate the cold. I can't handle it.
Okay, you're just an old man.
I am.
You have to dress appropriately.
Look, this is not how old men dress. Look at this hat.
Old men don't dress like that.
What do you mean? I look like I'm like back in my day. Weed used to come in a Ziploc bag. Not no more.
Well, your
tie-dye shirt.
Your fake tie-dye shirt.
This is real. I tie-dyed this myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's too new. If you were the old guy from the '60s,
it would be worn out
and dirty and have holes and stuff like that.
Burnt hole from joints.
I don't know, just age, a little mothball.
Are you like a Grateful Dead guy?
I had a Grateful Dead drum head.
What does that mean?
You know the drums you play?
Yeah.
They broke one during a concert and I grabbed it.
Like a head of a drumstick?
Yeah.
Where is it?
The drum itself.
Oh, like the top of the drum?
Yeah.
Like the snare drum part of the drum?
Yeah, it was a smaller drum. I think it was a snare drum. But
and it was like the little not fabric, but whatever it is, like the stretch canvas or whatever it is. I don't know what drums are made out of.
I think drums are made of animal skins.
Classically, sure, but I don't think new drums.
I don't know.
That's cool. Where do you have it? Do you still have it?
I don't know. I got it in college.
That's cool.
Because the Grateful Dead were performing in our school, and then they had some extra junk, and I saw that, so I just snagged it. But I don't know if I have it anymore, but I had it one time. That's cool. So
some old hippie would pay top dollar for that.
Because old hippies became
the
new yuppies.
Yeah, they're very old and rich.
Exactly. So they have lots of money now.
Yeah.
Some of them anyway.
Some of them still live the lifestyle.
Yes.
Of just rolling around in dirt.
Exactly. But, so we had that.
So you saw the Grateful Dead in college. Who else did you see in college?
I was not that bad. It was part of the. I was working on the concert commission, so I lit them.
You lit them.
I don't think I lit that one though. I wasn't very good. I had the spotlight and I pointed to people.
Okay.
But I wasn't that good. But it was this old technology, these little things.
Halogen bulbs.
No.
Not halogen?
No.
What's halogen?
It's not. They weren't bulbs. Basically, in the light, they had these two carbon things that would go near each other, and they would burn and get smaller and smaller the whole time. Very low technology. They would burn, and that made the flame. That made the light.
That's why it was so hot.
Yes, it could start fires and stuff like that.
It's scary.
Yes, and that was.
And you were using that thing.
Yes.
So it was you were probably sweating.
No, I didn't hold it. I was further back.
But you said you had to track people with the spotlight, so you got to be kind of close, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't. As long as you're on top of it, it's okay. It wasn't that hot.
So you weren't.
I wasn't very good at it. I had a friend.
Thank you for your honesty.
No, I wasn't that good at it. I know that. And everyone else would all the lights would be on. Like, you have the star. Put the light on. I'm trying. I don't know how to do this.
Everybody was Tony Burbank.
Well, that's how they were. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah. And so I did that. My friend was in charge of it, and so he said, "You can do this." And then suddenly he didn't ask me anymore.
Wow, that's the best when you do something so great that they're like, "Well, we're never going to top that."
No, or the opposite.
The opposite.
But that's life advice. Like, if you don't want to take out the trash when you get married,
just fall down the steps with it.
Do a bad job.
Do a bad job. Take the trash out. Fall down the steps. End up coming back covered in banana peels.
Well, that's not good enough.
And fish. That's not good enough?
No, that's just...
Okay, so what do you do?
Well, I mean...
Walk me through. I go, Marty, can you take the trash out?
So I would take it out, but I would take it out late. So
Okay.
stuff like that. I wouldn't mess it up. Then I'd have to clean it up. But you do subtle things. Or
Sure, but in my infinite wisdom, then I would just start asking you to take the trash out a day before I needed to be taken out.
So eventually stop, vacuum, do a bad job. Whatever bad... Just figure out a way to do a bad job.
Weaponized incompetence is what they call that.
Exactly.
Weaponized incompetence.
And if you do stuff like that, then your significant other would not ask you anymore. That's the theory anyway. As my boss said, when you first get married, my old boss said, this is before we were all married, and he's divorced. he said his line was, whoever takes out the trash first takes it out for the whole relationship. So just don't.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's okay.
I take the trash out at home.
Okay.
Well, that's my job.
All right. Very, very stereotypical male.
I do. Yeah, I bring home the bacon and then I cook the bacon and then I'm the only one that eats it.
So. Because your wife's a vegetarian?
Yeah.
And your son doesn't know what that is.
My son can't have it. No, they want it. They just can't have it.
Oh, they can't?
No, that's my bacon. I'm joking. I do love bacon. Bacon was the first thing, as a child, I learned how to cook. Because it's my favorite food.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be a real problem when I convert, if I'm being honest.
I was thinking that, but I figured you would bring it.
I know. I'm aware that that's going to...
All right.
It's going to come with it.
I think we have to take you to the Lubavitch to get you converted.
I'm down.
That'd be fun.
I'm interested in it.
Well, I'll take you to. We can go to early morning services, and I'll introduce you. And, there's one of the brothers does the conversions. Mendy does the conversions.
All right, I'm down. I'm ready to go. I mean, let's do it. Why not? What am I waiting for?
All right, we'll give you the real Orthodox conversion, though.
Oh, hell yeah!
It's serious.
No, I don't want that.
Oh,
I don't want to. I don't need the full Orthodox. I don't need the full treatment. I don't need the full workup. I'm good.
Sure you do.
No, I don't need the full regalia.
You can meet them and decide.
We'll see.
No, it's fine.
But I don't know about the full regalia.
But that would be legal anywhere in Jewish religion. It's like no one could say, hey, you got a wussy conservative one.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the wussy. I don't even want the conservative one. That's still too far.
You don't even know what it means.
I do. I know what it means.
All right.
It's too far for me.
No, I think this is what we should do. We'll take you to see the Hecks.
All right, fair.
Okay, and their family has been involved with the Lubavitch community, and they're good at this stuff.
I get these I find joke books from the 1970s and 1980s, and they're all filled with just heinous jokes, just awful. Like a lot of Polish jokes.
The Polish jokes are standard.
Polish jokes. I don't know why Polish jokes are like Polish people Polish people are dumb.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole Helm, the Helm Poland joke. You're familiar with this. That there's this fictional place in Poland that I think actually is a real place where all the dumbest people from Poland are from.
Okay.
So there's all these jokes that center around this fictional place.
Say the word again.
Fictional?
No, the name of it.
Helm?
Oh, yeah, the ch. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to get the ch.
Helm.
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 Helm. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. You can say it with a ch.
Yeah.
It's not Chelm. Or
That's it. Chelm, Poland.
Helm. Helm.
But yeah, so one of these jokes I read recently, it's, there's some Jewish jokes in there. One of them is like, a man is flying on El Al Airlines, and the attendant comes up to him and goes, "Would you like to have dinner?" And he goes, "What are the options?" And the attendant goes, "What are the choices?" And the attendant goes, "Yes or no." And that's probably the most tame one of the whole bunch. There's a lot of other ones that are much worse, I would say.
That's a fine one.
Yeah. What does a Jewish wife make for dinner?
Reservations.
Reservations. Which I do. I like that one. Would you hunt an elephant? Have you ever been hunting?
They're tasty.
They're yummy? You've eaten elephant? Mm-hmm. Nuh-uh. Where?
At the elephant place.
Liar. Liar.
I had an alligator there.
Nice. I've had alligator. Everybody's had alligator. Have you had shark?
Shark. Sharknado, whatever that is.
Street sharks.
Okay. Yeah. You ever see land shark?
Jeff the land shark?
You ever see the land shark bit from SNL?
Yeah. Candygram.
Land shark.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. That's all.
There's also a very well-known Marvel character called Jeff the land shark.
Okay.
This is a real thing. My wife didn't believe me. I had to pull up all this evidence. I do bits with my wife often enough that sometimes I'll say stuff and she'll be like, "You're fucking with me. I don't understand why you're making stuff up." But I'm not. Jeff the land shark is real. Look it up. So
you do the bits with your wife, and no
I do bits. I'm a bitman. Okay. I'm the county bitman.
Bitumen.
What?
You're a bitumen.
A bitsman.
A bitumen.
A bitsman.
Bitumen is something you put on the roof.
That sounds like you're calling me a bitch.
I didn't
a little bit. What are you saying?
Bitumen.
I don't like that.
It's this tarry stuff you put on the roof.
Bitumen.
Right. I'm not making that up.
It sounds like you're making it up.
I'm not making it up.
It sounds like you're calling me a B word.
Oh.
Can you not see that?
That's the word that you don't want to say.
I don't want to say the B word.
Every other word you'll say.
Yeah. You don't like it when I cuss.
I know, but you're now.
But why don't you like it?
I don't. I think it's crass.
It is.
You're better than that.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, you're in New York now. You're not in Alabama.
Okay, and you think they curse less in New York?
Well, I'm saying on the pod.
What do you mean on the pod?
On the pod. Since we're the only pod in Brooklyn, we have
the only podcast in Brooklyn. Welcome back.
That's right.
To the only podcast in Brooklyn.
No one that counts.
So you think that we shouldn't be cursing on the podcast?
No.
Why?
Because I have children. I have grandchildren.
Okay. I have children.
And when you curse too much, your child just repeats them, just to be annoying.
Okay.
And because he's a smart kid, he knows how to manipulate you right his little finger.
Okay, well, your children are adults. And they can curse if they want to.
Yeah, but my granddaughter is friends with your son.
Yeah.
And so
and if my son starts cursing around your granddaughter, you're going to blame me?
Yes, of course, because it certainly wouldn't be your wife saying those words.
You don't think my wife uses curse words?
Not in front of her son.
Wrong.
Don't believe it.
Wrong. We've decided that we're going to excessively curse in front of him because we want him to use curse words. At school, at temple, at the doctor.
Yeah, well, my daughter-in-law likes to use correct words so that her daughters can say things.
The way that we look at it at home, genuinely, is that there are not any bad words, but there are words that you shouldn't say at certain times.
Okay.
But words in themselves are not bad. Words cannot be bad. But there are times when you can use certain words, and then there are certain times when you can't use certain words.
Yeah, but I don't think. Well, all right, fine. That's your rule. It's fine.
What do you mean?
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm not trying to censor my son. If he wants to tell me his dinosaur is a little fuckhead, then I'll listen to him.
I think that will cause issues with other parents.
All right.
And he'll get shunned by people.
Oh, no.
And he won't have friends. and they'll remember.
Oh yeah, because kids don't want to be friends with a bad boy.
No, the parents won't want them to be friends with him. So
I'm sure it will
your
be
sweet,
fine.
your sweet
He's
little.
2.
He's 2. I know.
So
I met him.
If parents don't want to be friends with him because he curses, then that's really sad. Do you want your granddaughter to not hang out with my son if he uses the F word?
At what age? Now?
Now.
They're 2.
Yeah, exactly. Now is the funniest time for them to do it. It only gets less funny as they get older.
Yeah, but when they start calling the teacher bad words,
Maybe she shouldn't have been such a bee. Maybe the teacher needs to examine her.
All right, fine. All right. So we're good.
When my brother was in elementary school, he was probably in 3rd or 4th grade. They're doing the thing where they go around and they ask what you want to be when you grow up. What do you want to be, little girl? I want to be a princess. What do you want to be, little boy? I want to be a doctor. So on and so forth.
And your brother said,
They get to my brother, and my brother looks up and goes, Spencer, what do you want to be when you grow up? He goes, I want to be a fucking scientist. And the teacher is like, oh! And immediately is like, you can't say the F word. Calls my parents. And like, the first thing, obviously, what do you ask a child who says a bad word? Where did you learn that? Right? And he goes, well, I say it at home all the time.
how old was this child at this point?
3rd grade, 4th grade, so they call in the parents, my parents, because he's my brother, and sit them down. And he goes, and my brother's sitting right next to them, and he goes, he says that he says these types of words at home all the time. And my parents go, no, of course not. Of course he doesn't. No, of course not. And he goes, I do say them all the time, alone in my room. And everybody laughed, and he got out. He wasn't in trouble anymore. Because you cannot be in trouble if you can make somebody laugh.
So maybe why don't we have him on the pod? He's at least funny. He's at least funny.
Yeah. Well, he's the funny one.
I know.
And I'm the handsome one.
Oh, well, he's ugly.
And you're Marty.
I am who I am.
Yeah.
I am who I am.
I am who I am.
I know. I like,
you like Popeye?
That's the Popeye.
That's
movie.
Popeye, right?
I am who I am. That sounds like Bugs Bunny.
No, Bugs Bunny's like, it's like at least 1 octave up.
No.
Popeye's like,
you don't understand what you mean.
I like Popeye.
Popeye's
Popeye.
great. Yeah.
Popeye moments are great. I stands what I stands. I can't stand no more. You have the spinach, eat, and then you just beat everyone
I like
up.
squeezing a can of spinach and it goes up in an arc and lands in your mouth.
I've tried that. It works.
Yeah.
And then dee-bee-dee-dee-bee-bee.
Yeah, very good. What's the Popeye's nemesis name? Bluto?
Pluto. No.
Is it not Bluto?
Brutus.
Brutus? We're sure it's not Bluto.
Pluto's something else.
Are we sure it's not Bluto? I feel like it's Popeye, Bluto, and Olive Oil are the 3 main.
Well, olive oil is olive. That's true.
And then the hamburger guy. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Something like that.
What's his name?
Never-
Popeye has a cousin who's like kind of a bum.
I know who you're talking about.
Who's always kind of like trying to get a free hamburger.
I know who you're talking about.
What's his name?
Hamburger guy.
No.
I feel like taking out my phone and looking, but I'm not going to do that because that would be inappropriate. Nope.
It's okay. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw Guy Fiero on television.
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
Fieri, I saw him. What was he doing?
He's on the Super Bowl commercial.
He did something recently.
Yeah, he was on the Super Bowl commercial. Oh no, the big game commercial. I mean, no shit. He was on a big game commercial for Bosch appliances.
He did something else.
I mean, hold on.
Don't look at your phone.
What's Popeye's cousin's name who eats hamburgers?
Popeye's cousin's name who eats hamburgers is Jay Wellington Wimpy.
Jay Wellington Wimpy. Wimpy's Burgers.
Okay. I think they actually had a Wimpy's Burgers based on that.
Yeah. There was a Wimpy's Burgers at, I think, Universal Studios?
Could be.
There was a Popeye. When I was young, there was a Popeye
When
section.
I was young.
When I was 13, it was a very good year.
I know. 13. But you didn't have a bar mitzvah then.
I didn't know.
Now you have a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, I get to have a bar mitzvah now, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
We have to get the.
I got to read the Torah.
get the presents and stuff like that. Well, how do you talk to Rabbi Heck? One of the Heck.
So do I have to do a bris first and then wait 13 years and then do a bar mitzvah?
Why are you worried about the bris?
Because I need to be worried about the bris. I don't want to put too fine a point on this, but
There's no points involved.
that's not what I hear.
It's harder if you've already had a circumcision.
Don't have to worry about that.
So you're fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, that means you got
Au natural.
All right. Well, you do the little clip. The full thing. You're not going to get circumcised?
Probably not, no.
Then you can convert.
I guess then it's off the table.
Well, that's not a big deal.
What do you mean it's not a big deal? Look, I can't be switching up the hardware at this point in my life. What? I can't Well, you want me to? You can't teach that old dog new tricks.
You're not teaching anything. You're just taking part. You're just cutting a little section off. It's okay.
I know, man. I don't know if I could do it.
Then let's stop.
I don't know if I could do it.
It's not so bad.
Should we cut all this out?
I don't know.
It's not so bad. You don't remember it. You were 6 days old. How do you know?
No, 8 days.
8 days old. Sorry.
8 days old. So it wasn't a problem.
You don't remember.
Of course not. But I was there for my sons.
Yeah, but also you don't. I mean, and they were just stone faced, didn't cry at all.
They cry because they're held, not because they're getting cut. Mm-hmm. At least that's what the moil says.
Yeah, that's what the moil says. Yeah.
Do you know what they do with the little circumcision pieces?
No.
They make convertible wallets.
Boo.
You take them, you rub them, they become suitcases.
Boo. Gross.
You sew them together.
I get the joke.
They grow.
I got it. I don't understand. My son had a bris, right?
Right.
And the moil comes in and he's just joke, bitty, bit.
Moils are known for jokes.
Moils are very bitty. They're very bitty. It's a very bitty process, the bris. I don't like that. I would like it to be more of a serious. Let's focus on the job at hand a little bit, huh? Seems like serious times.
We have the same moil that did my sons and my nephews.
Yeah.
So
my moil is obviously in California, where my son was born.
And so maybe you can go up there and get them to do it.
Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go out to L.A. for a quick cut off the top.
So they make a little joke because they have the little yarmulke they have to put on the little baby, and he says, "I put a thumbtack in his head and holds it in place."
Oh my god, it's so brutal. I hate it.
It's so cute. So they actually tie it around. It's so cute.
I didn't really want to do it, but I understand it's important, so we did it.
If you want to convert, that's part of the thing.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
All right, fine. Don't convert.
Why does that have to be part of it?
Because it's your symbol of, of that you are, recognizing God and the rules, and you follow the rules. That's all.
All right, I'll sign something. Can I sign something?
Want to sign a release and I want to do this?
Yeah, can I sign something that says I don't want to do that?
You can sign whatever you want, but you're not going to be converted.
We'll see. We'll save that till the end. I can do it. I just got to do it before I die, right?
What? You wait until you die and just.
That's what my moil was doing when he did my son's bris. He was like, "I'm going to do somebody in hospice after this," because they never had it done.
Okay.
Seems like a weird thing to do right at the end, but to each their own, I guess.
Well, you don't want to do it too far down. The end is the right place to take it off.
Hey, this is unusable content that we're doing.
Why?
Oh man.
It's not unusable.
So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. We just talked about brisses.
Yeah, brisses.
Good.
Is it not bris? What's the plural of bris?
Actually, it's the bris name. Actually, it's actually Brit Milah, and Brit is B-R-I. The Hebrew letters, the taf, the T. It could be a t or a sa. So it's a like when with my dad's era, he learned that as a bris, but it's a brit.
Okay.
But it's no big deal because it still means the same thing.
It's good information, though. What's the full name of it?
Brit Milah.
So it's going to be Brit Milah. That would be the plural?
No. We got a bris. I don't know.
I
Usually you don't do more than one. So I have a neighbor with our Super Bowl party that we went to, and
Didn't get invited, but go on. I noticed you didn't pass the invitation along, but that's fine.
because you weren't asked. We're basically it's a young. Well, you'd be with the kids. Like all their kids or like all the friends go somewhere else than anyone like your age of youth, and so. When I first met him, I walked into the block and he's out taking outside and said, introduced himself. He was looking at my age. I said, yeah, having a wrist for my sons. I said, you get a deal for that? Two at the same time? He said, you don't want a deal for that.
Yeah, you want to pay. You want to pay.
You want to pay full price, yeah, because they want to make sure that they do it right. So,
My Moyle was like, here's the deal. I'm going to give you this price. I normally charge this price. But he's like, don't tell anybody about this price that I'm giving you that's lower. And I'm like, I feel like you say this 5 times a day. This feels like a setup. Like, it's normally the price that you're telling me, but you want me to feel like I'm getting a good deal. Which, like, the thing is, he doesn't have to do, I'm going to pay whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, and also, I didn't have any point of reference for how much this whole song and dance should cost. If he had been like, $5,000. I would have been like, all right, I guess. I don't know. It's a medical procedure.
we don't shop around.
Yeah, like I'll ask her.
Well, the Moyles do a better job of a circumcision than a
Than a
surgeon,
doctor, yeah.
surgeon because that's all they do. So
That's all they do.
One shot deal. No, it's no, I had something cute I was going to say, but it'll come back to me. I don't know. So we could talk about another subject.
Do you feel like you had a midlife crisis?
I don't know. Why?
I don't know.
Do I look like I'm in a life crisis?
Did you buy like a sports car or?
No, I started a podcast.
You started a podcast. That's right, yeah. Hey, are you doing anything that maybe would make you feel young or youthful? Or something that maybe would connect with a younger generation? Look into your camera on your podcast and tell me if you feel like you're doing anything like that.
No. In fact, my children all think it's cringe.
Yeah. Ooh, cringe. Very
cringe.
good.
It's cringe.
Cringe.
It's cringe that I do a podcast.
Yes.
And so they're horrified by the whole idea. They don't watch it. They say it's cringe that my father does a podcast. I said, well, just because you're boring and old, not my problem.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Although I did glass blowing with my daughter.
That's cool.
Yeah, we did that.
I saw your daughter recently. Your granddaughter's birthday party.
Yes.
Which I did not see you at, by the way.
Because I was at my improv class that someone made me go to.
This was before your improv class. It was at like 10 a.m.
I had to be there by 11.
You could have blown off improv class. Honestly, I was at this birthday party and I was like, where's my best friend? I know like one person here, and I'm waiting for my best friend to show up, and you never came. I was so bummed.
Because I was told by my best friend I had to go back and take an improv class. So I took improv classes. I'm going to improv.
Yes.
I'm taking the lessons.
And does it
Yes,
make you... Go ahead.
Am I better at listening?
Yes. And
Can
I'm proud of you.
Can you see a difference?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to work better. Okay.
I feel like I can see a difference. Here, you want to do a quick improv scene?
I think the whole thing's been improv.
No. I mean, yeah, but let's do a quick improv scene. Ryan. Well, we gotta get a suggestion.
Here, tomato.
Yes.
Can we get a suggestion? We're gonna do an improv scene.
Ooh. Suggestion?
Yeah.
9/11.
Oh wow.
No.
Come on.
We're a couple minutes late to start the meeting, but it'll be fine. Boom. Like 9/11.
Let's do a serious one.
Is that serious?
Yeah, let's do a serious one. Stop doing the goofs about the worst terrorist attack of the past 30 years. Let's serious it up, all right?
Too soon.
Come on.
You're a gay dad, and your son's.
No, that's not how
coming out.
improv works. What are you doing? You gotta
I'm
say
giving you a
one.
suggestion.
No, this is short. That's short form.
Okay, all
I
right.
want a one-word suggestion.
Farmer's market.
Farmer's market. You see that thing about the Twin Towers? Come on. Oh, what's going on? You seem to be emotional about the thing that I'm talking about. It's going to get better.
Will it? I think it's gotten worse since then, actually.
Did I ever tell you my 9/11 story?
I don't think so.
Years ago, I worked at a dispensary with a buddy of mine. Yeah. I worked at a dispensary with a buddy of mine whose name is
buddy.
John. Oh, let's call him John. And I'm over at his house smoking some of the left-handed cigarettes, the devil's lettuce, the wacky tobacco. And it's a couple minutes after 9 p.m. I look at the clock and I go, hey, look at that, 9/11. Never forget. And I say it like, huh? Isn't it funny to make jokes about this horrible thing that happened? And he looks back at me and he just goes, never forget. And that's how I found out John's dad died in 9/11.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was he? He was just in the building.
He was a building.
Oh,
Him and his uncle were in one of the buildings.
that's harsh.
I mean, you were in New York then. Ryan, you were in New York then.
I was in this very.
See,
building.
I was in rural Alabama when it happened. And I'll never forget, my dad... So 9/11 happens at like 7 a.m., right?
9:15, 9:40.
It happens at like... Fine. With the time difference, it happens at like 7 a.m. where I'm from.
In Alabama?
I think so. Or 8 a.m. It happens early enough that they canceled school.
The answer is you're in the Eastern time zone in Alabama.
No. Central.
Central? Okay. So you're an hour ahead of us. Or an hour behind us. We're East Coast.
No, hour ahead.
We're an hour ahead.
No. Wait, hold on. What time is it here? What time is it right now?
11:44.
That's not as funny as 9/11. I wish it had been 9/11.
Okay.
You don't wish it happened on November 44th?
November. Yo, a day that will live in infamy. November 44th.
No, we climbed up to the top to see what was going on. We just figured it like a plane hit it. But planes have hit buildings before. But they're little propeller planes. They've hit like the Empire State Building. It didn't do any real damage. But this was a little different.
Well, that depends on... That's a little relative statement, huh? Don't you think?
It's a rough day.
Yeah.
It was a rough day.
It was a rough day.
The weirdest part was after they... beautiful day, though. The weather was gorgeous. I'm saying, but so we were outside. It was easy to be outside, and like you... After the original attack, they had some military planes just circling the city, which was creepy, because that's what
To make sure it didn't happen again.
no one knew what was going to happen. So
I think they grounded all the flights and stuff like
everything went down in the
Yeah.
country.
But to finish my joke earlier, it happened, right? And I'm in elementary school. Keep that in mind. And then they cancel the elementary school.
Yay!
And my dad, and I'm like, I get to go home, but also I'm freaked out. I don't know what's happening. I'm just old enough to kind of understand that something's wrong, but I don't really understand it. And I'll never forget it. My dad has to come to the school to pick me up, and he's pissed. He's furious that they canceled school. And I just remember him being like, yep, that's how it goes. Goes the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and then Hidden Lake Elementary School is next. That's who they're going after next. They got to come after us. He was furious because he had to like call out of work and watch us and stuff.
He was inconvenienced.
He was inconvenienced, which, as far as I guess things that happened to people on that day, not that bad.
No, it was a rough day. And then like the wind was blowing towards us, so like little papers came flowing.
Papers and like smoke, I would imagine.
Well, the smoke. Yeah.
Did the sky turn red?
Why would it turn red?
That's what happens in L.A. when there's big fires.
No.
The sky turns blood red in L.A. when there's big fires.
It wasn't that thick. So, and then
I want to end on a different note. How can we end this episode on a different note? All we've talked about is circumcision and 9/11.
I don't know.
We're really a podcast. We did it. Pull the banner.
Why are we a podcast?
Because every podcast, they only talk about 9/11 and circumcisions. That's how you know you're doing a podcast.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Okay. All right. Well, I think
I feel like your heart's not really in it today.
I think what we should be doing is we should be having circumcision lessons the next time.
Circumcision lessons.
Yes. We should
All right.
we
And you're volunteering?
We need an unused.
Don't know where you're going to find one of those.
I don't know, but one that has not been circumcised yet, and so we should just use that.
I do the opposite of the Hunger Games, and I do not volunteer as tribute.
Well, I mean, maybe get a deal on it.
The price isn't the problem. Marty. Say bye, Marty.
Bye, Marty.